I had a hot pocket today.
Did you? Well, actually, it is one of those. I've never actually had one.
It's like bread, but there's it's like meat and cheese in the middle.
That sounds like
And you put it in the microwave, and then you just kind of eat it once it comes out.
So is it like just if you took a pizza and like folded it over?
Yeah, kinda, but it's like completely encased in the bread.
Oh, I see. Is it like Italian or?
Oh no. I mean, you just put it in there for a couple
literally
minutes.
asking a
It's
question.
just a savory treat.
What's the kind of what
Savory
sort of
treat.
price and what sort of pricing are we looking at for hot pockets? Right
Oh,
here?
I mean, it's just a couple dollars.
Really? What, the freezer? Oh, so you have to defrost them, or do you just pop them in there?
Yeah,
Do you
no,
defrost them, or do you just pop them straight in
the
there?
microwave when you put it in for like 2 minutes, and then you've got a delicious salty treat.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, get the one with the pretzel bread. Then yeah, you've got some salt around the outside, and you can.
Okay. Is that? Oh, okay.
Just like put it in your mouth and taste the salt.
Yeah.
And
We don't have those in the UK. We don't have
there's
salt.
some cheese, and I like the pretzel one the most, definitely.
Oh, that's the one you just told me.
The one with the pretzel bread. Yeah.
Right.
So you just eat that, and you got a good like 15, 16 bites where you're at the end.
Right. Oh, so they're quite big.
Particularly hungry. You could pop both in the microwave.
The issue. Do you ever get the issue where, like, if you like put two of them in the microwave and the microwave table starts to turn, you get like caught on the edges of the microwave because you've.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do get caught sometimes. But I mean, the biggest problem if you're putting two in at the same time is that that it won't cook them through. So you'll have a cold center. I mean, when you're talking about hot pockets, you really want to avoid that.
Right. Do you have to put them in for longer if you got two of them, or does it kind of like even out across both?
Usually, I'd put the first one, I'd eat it, and then when I'm, like 75-85% complete with the first hot pocket, I'd pop the second one in, and cook that for another 2 minutes. Because if you put them both in at the same time, you're gonna get the second one's gonna be cold. Then it's just not worth eating. You're gonna have to put it in the microwave for a second.
You've got a battle plan. You've got a battle plan for this. I actually really appreciate that in culinary expertise.
I put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah. I mean, it goes to show, and it's not being.
Well, let's talk about hot pockets for a bit more. So, my least favorite flavor has got to be the ham and cheese one.
Oh, that does sound awful, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem I have with it is that the ham is just not very tasty.
Oh, the ham.
The cheese. Yeah. Well, I mean, the bread is kind of porous, and once you put it in the microwave for a while, the cheese starts to seep out, and so once you pull it out of the microwave, you're left with just a cheesy mess. It's just soppy, disgusting.
Oh, it's
really
like,
not the best.
Yeah, I get. You could probably, because also you've cooked it from frozen, so haven't given it.
Yeah, of course. And said this. I'll say this again and again, time and time again, Wilbur. The best one is the pretzel bread hot pocket.
Right. I'm gonna say something.
And the meat in the middle.
No, it is about hot pockets. So it's I'm getting the whole like Hawaiian vibe when you say the ham and cheese, right? I'm gonna say a bit of a dreadful question because I can't seem to imagine this, but would it be possible to have a pineapple-based hot pocket?
Oh, I wouldn't be interested if there was, so I couldn't really tell you. I mean, we have at the Publix near me, mostly just ham and cheese and the pretzel bread one. So it's either one or the other. It's hot, it's cold. And so I take the one that I enjoy the most. So.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, yeah, especially during a quarantine like this, you gotta take what you can get.
You really do. And I mean, the store says, all the employees go up to me and they're like, Jschlatt, I mean, they go up to me while I'm in the freezer aisle and they say, Jschlatt, it's limit 2 per hot pocket box.
Oh no.
And I look at them in the eyes and I say, hey, listen, buddy, you make $9 an hour, not me to make getting these hot pockets. I'm just gonna breathe on you.
Well, I mean, that would send anyone away. I expect.
That would send anybody away. No one who makes that little amount of money is gonna talk to me like he's above me. Can't you see I'm the big man? Exactly.
Yeah. It's like
they
would probably kill to get afford hot pockets.
And so I just take as many hot pockets as I like, and I pay for it with my business MasterCard, and I walk away and pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then I'm left with a salty outside and savory inside.
Here's the thing, and then after you've eaten them as a power play, you go straight back. You go straight back to the Publix, and you go straight back, and you grab another more than 2. You grab another 4 or 5.
They've restocked it. And it's at this point where the employees start to get a little antsy, and you know, their tone shifts. But I stick to my guns, and I say, listen, buddy, I'm gonna breathe onto me.
Do they want a part of that? Do they push you on that?
No, they're not trying to get my breath on them. I mean, what if I have Rona? You know, I mean, it's too big of a chance. I mean, what if they're not able to come in for their $9 an hour work? I mean, it would be pure chaos.
Yeah. Just and all that over a hot pocket, it's not worth it, you know. Maybe it's worth to get breathed on for $9 an hour if you're like saving someone's life or something. But over a hot pocket, I just
exactly. But I mean, these people are not vital workers, right? I mean, they're expendable, and so, you know, even though I'd say, you know, hey, maybe it wouldn't be a big deal if these guys got corona. At the same time, I'm just trying to get my hot pockets, and I'm not trying to spread it.
It's a job anyone can do. It's a job anyone can do.
Anyone can do.
Yeah,
anyone can do.
Even someone who's got the disease. Let's be quite honest with you, because at the end of the day,
quite honest, yeah,
you could just have gloves and a mask. You know, it's fully avoidable, and then also the hot pockets, I imagine, are sealed, so it's not an issue of contamination on the food.
You got the cardboard box that the hot pockets come.
Oh, they come in a box. That's a new development I really wasn't expecting.
And get this, buddy, every hot pocket individually wrapped. I used to have a friend who'd stick it in the microwave with the plastic around it, and it'd come out soggy.
Dangerous.
Just disgusting.
They individually wrap each one, so now I can imagine that increases waste, but it really increases preservation quality.
It really increases the preservation quality of the product. I couldn't have said it better myself, Wilbur. I mean, you take one of these out.
The branding, that's really smart marketing technique, because then other companies will want to use that phrase.
And I mean, I'm sure they can't, because Hot Pockets probably trademarked it to a certain extent, so no one else can call it crisping sleeve.
No, I know, but like the phrase crisping sleeve. The phrase crisping sleeve is going to be used colloquially to speak to about any catalyst, you know, any sort of like cooking catalyst. So people are going to start using that was similar to a verb. What's going to happen about that is then that people are going to start using that, and then companies are going to start having to either change the title or use it as well and pay the licensing fee. So really, it's a win-win for Mr. Hot.
The second most profitable business side of the Hot Pockets business franchise is the licensing of.
I find that incredible. Like,
it's absolutely incredible. And I mean,
we could all take a leaf out of that.
I walk into that public, and I walk out. I mean, usually they charge you. They charge you for plastic bags. They don't charge me.
No.
Why? Hey, buddy, if you won't give me that bag for free, I'm gonna start breathing on you.
Do you have self-service checkouts in the United States?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, do you ever do that?
Assert my dominance, so I go with the worker that gets paid $9 an hour.
Mm-hmm. I think preferably the way to really assert your dominance if you're using the self-service, I find, is when you go up there and you purposefully take a bag. You may even want to double bag it. I don't know if you're one for double bag. I like that. But basically, right, you take the bag, you maybe want to double bag it, right? There's always that one security bag, and then click that button. You do not click that extra bag button.
That's exactly what I've thought about. But I mean, at the same time, Wilbur, there's something so much more potent about asserting you in front of a real person, rather than doing it in front of
It's the rush that you might get caught. That's the bit that does it for me. That's what gets my Hot Pockets home. When you get the Hot Pockets home, what's the?
And then typically I'm feeling rather hungry as I get home from the Publix.
Yeah.
So I'll take one out and you know, I'll unwrap it and I'll slip it in.
No, I know what you mean, man. So yeah, no, I get sitting period, and you just go straight into chowing down on that boiling hot pocket.
Yeah, well, I'm not really in the business of burning my mouth, because it's just, you know, how am I going to enjoy the rest of it? And a couple bites in, I am now at the point where I can start unwrapping the crisping sleeve. There's two sections to the crisping sleeve. There's a longer version and a shorter version, so you tear the first part off of the crisping sleeve, and now you're left with a slightly smaller, stouter crisping sleeve that exposes more of the warm hot.
Oh, that is what I like to hear. That is good. So, and it's almost like peeling back a banana. Good, that's good.
Exactly. So it's almost like disrobing the Hot Pocket, which is so potent. And so then you're left with more of the hot pocket to chow down on, and so that's what I usually do.
This is relying on the crisping sleeves not getting soggy through the defrosting
The
process.
crisping sleeve never gets soggy. It never gets soggy. I mean, at least if you have the pretzel bread hot pocket, I never had that problem.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so with the cheese one.
And what's great about it is that the crisping sleeve allows the hot pocket to stand upwards, and so that means gravity. Wilbur, that means listen to me here.
Yeah.
That means gravity affects the meat and the cheese inside the hot pocket. So it means the hot pocket gets more and more delicious as you move down.
What we can do here is we can actually lower the board and create a sort of a pool of
I mean, they really are. They really are. I mean, I wish I could share it with you, but you know, you're all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here, and so
one day,
it is what it is. Sometime we should. Of course. All right. I'll see you later, Wilbur. Goodbye.
Bye bye.